Thank you for visiting the Coin Lady channel again. Getting the price of XRP up isn't easy, and a lot of things need to line up before we can see its practical use in the real world. There are a myriad of ways this is occurring. Observe this, folks. It's coming from Mr. Man to our Ripple partners. These Ripple partners are also from, before 2020 or so. Among them are WorldPay and American Express. They are now integrating to allow for international money transfers in real time. In other words, these main alliances were the target of intense competition in the past. However, secondary and tertiary partnerships have begun to emerge in recent years. Another case where simplified services have helped small businesses, this time by doing away with the need for individual Amex accounts for each retailer. American Express, WorldPay, and Ripple partners are just a few examples of the companies that are pooling their resources to improve the payment environment. Which is why WorldPay and MasterCard have joined forces. They have recently finalized a new contract. The goal is to facilitate the process for local companies, while also welcoming frequent flyers and big spenders who use American Express cards. American Express is maintaining its momentum in the UK and expanding the number of venues where its card users can spend, and this deal is a part of that strategy. The number of UK establishments that accept American Express has increased by 46% in the past 3 years. American Express cardholders can take heart from that. You may have noticed that they are focusing on American Express cardholders in the UK with this agreement as well. For many years, WorldPay has been an ally. American Express now has more alternatives for small businesses to accept Amex payments thanks to the new partnership. By accepting American Express as an additional payment option. By delving deeper into the data, small businesses can improve their checkout process and attract more customers. For example, American Express cardholders shell out 3.9 times as much money each year, and 3.2 times more often than non-card holders. When we total up all those transactions, it usually does result in a higher amount of payments. Domestic payments are often not very sticky, and this is especially true when it comes to these payments. However, problems arise if we consider the possibility that these deals may span international borders. And that is precisely the environment in which relationships enabled by Ripples will flourish. Consequently, I'm pleased to see this because it will increase the XRP ledger's usefulness. Although we are currently hearing about these partnerships, it is important to note that not everything is scaling. In the long run, however, if this system is rolled out in a considerable capacity, everyone will have a better experience. Oh, right now, isn't that cool? Our wait for the rollout and build-up is far from over. I wanted to thank Mr. Man for writing that strange column and for bringing this up, though, because it's excellent news. Allow me to elaborate on something I mentioned yesterday. Still, there's more news to report. With the help of EVM OS, Pierce and Ripple will be able to make even more improvements to the XRP ledger using EVM sidechain. The XRPPL EVM sidechain will be constructed utilizing the EVM OS, a modular and customizable tech stack given by FMOS, which will give developers and enterprises more alternatives when using the XRP ledger. It allows for complete customization and EVM compatibility. Using the Inter-Blockchain Communication Protocol, IBC, it adds support for more than 60 Cosmos SDK chains to the existing Cosmos SDK, operated by the EVM operating system. With the XRPL EVM sidechain, which is in line with industry standards and has joined the Interchain, one of the most versatile Web3 ecosystems, there will be more flexibility, customization, and interoperability, the name of the game, as well as access to the XRPL through all these extensions. The more chains that are able to communicate with the XRP ledger, the more useful XRP will become. Now that you know more about how XRPL joins the Interchain, You may be wondering what it means for its massive user base, liquidity, and community to join a network of more than 90 interconnected chains. As one of the first layer 1s in the blockchain realm, XRPL has grown a mature community, which is great news for us. 90 chains are already using it. The interchain has grown into a thriving and ever-changing network that promotes cooperation among various blockchain initiatives. With this new passport, members of the XRPL community can access any and all Cosmos SDK chains, facilitating frictionless application integration. More and more use cases will be able to connect with the XRP ledger.
No one from these companies wants to fall behind. They aspire to be technological pioneers. They usually figure up a means to do it, whether it's through forming partnerships or directly integrating with RippleNet. For instance, fintech platforms can embrace innovation, boost user engagement, and be prepared for the future of finance by integrating modular advanced payment infrastructure (IRAs). With this state-of-the-art payment system, you can confidently enter the fintech future. Yeah, just wanted to let you know that our Ripple partners are still making connections all throughout the globe. You can download the PDF here. This relationship appears to be focused on the European Union, particularly on SEPA integration, rather than the economy. The UK is home to both modular and IRAs. Also included below are a few pieces of supplementary content for your perusal. I'll include a link to this tweet in the video's description if you're interested in reading more. Recently, there has been a lot of talk about how the Ripple stablecoin could pose a threat to Tether in terms of utility. If XRP were to run alongside the Ripple stablecoin, would that change things? Would it be the catalyst that encourages more banks and institutions to adopt Ripple? Some of these institutions are already using Ripple, but they are starting to realize that if there is a regulated stablecoin they can use, it would greatly enhance their business. Michael Branch brought this to my attention, and it seems like Tether has been engaging in financial shell games to keep its dollar stablecoin USDT operational for quite some time. This is a little bit of a pessimistic view on Tether, I must admit. I find it annoying when articles are either overly critical or undercritical. The video concludes with that. It would mean the world to me if you could subscribe to my channel and like it. Goodbye, see you later. Thus, interoperability is key. We're hoping to tap into the Ethereum virtual machine and Cosmos in some way. Thus, that is excellent news. In addition to providing insightful commentary on recent economic events, this thread highlights two noteworthy topics: the advantages of XRP liquidity and EVM grants. As a result, additional construction, I suppose the liquidity is beneficial to the ecosystem as a whole. With a market valuation of $27 billion, XRPPL will link up with the exchange via IBC and get the first $5 million in US grants on the XRPL EVM chain. Guess I'll have more to say about that as more details emerge. Another excellent one from the Wrath of Khan, this time concerning Ripple partner modular IRAs and how modular are speeding up payment innovation. We appreciate you bringing that to our notice. Take a look at this amid the ever-changing scenery. In the ever-changing world of online banking, I will simply emphasize that trustworthy payment options that are instantaneous are in high demand. In response to this need, Iris has formed a strategic alliance with Modular Finance, which will allow fintech platforms to revolutionize the way they process payments and other financial services. This means that in addition to their integration with IRI, Modular has a collaboration with Ripple. At the sub-modular level, that is. With an API-first strategy for payment infrastructure, they are leaders in the payment innovation space. Quick payments, scalable accounts, and thorough payment controls are just a few of the Modular's features that fintech clients may take advantage of thanks to this interface with IRAs. They must be getting some sort of benefit from this. However, their ultimate goal is to master digital payment systems of the future. We are dedicated to strengthening the fintech ecosystem through our cooperative effort with Modular Finance.